Greetings from Frater FM. Come along with me as we dive in to another realm of the occult. Welcome all, Frater FM. Today we're going to talk tools of the craft. So we're not specifically going to talk any type of ceremony or sigils or talismans. We are basically going to talk natural earth crafting and some tools for those, and also any of these tools can be used in ceremonial or ritual. So first we'll just go around. We'll tell you earth, water, fire, air. Okay? So these tools, we have the theme. Sometimes I use a sword. I have a crystal wand. I have my magical wand. This is handcrafted wood. It's been overlaid. You can see some of the wood chips that's been chipped out. Over here we got a few things. This is from Hohokam. That piece there. Just some beading work that I made long time ago when I was a kid. We have some bone and beads. Some amethyst. Some different crystals that these came out of an Aztec ruin. Little pieces of pottery. Some of this is Aztec, some of that's Hohokam. This is a tool, a scraping tool that was there at the ruins. Different crystals. Something I made. And it's like a granite obsidian. I made this, crafted this. I'm not sure if you can see it. On each of these, one is 7, representing the 7 worlds, and one is 6 here, 6 worlds. And it has 4 beatings on each side, representing the 4 directions for 4 elements. Just an old rock I kind of painted. That was really cool because it was smooth, nice smooth rock. So I painted that a long time ago. I have my medicine bag that I put most of this in when I'm doing shamanic work. There's some gemstones inside this, little bitty gemstones though, but about 24 different types. I have my cup that I use, some rainwater that I've collected, very powerful stuff, some tiger eye balls, some more garnet, and this is obsidian, big egg. This is a bowl I use for like incense or burning incantations. Some candle holders. Got 2 of these. One for when I use black or white, or black or white at the same time, or different colored candles you can use. I use this for shamanic work. Nice big just no dagger or the theme. And I think I showed you this crystal one. Nice big crystal one. I use this one. It's a small sword, you know, for just laying up on the altar if I need sword work. Of course, you have the pinnacle. It can be charged. You can lay things up on it when it's charged. Now there you go. Just some tools of the craft. Nothing really special. Like I say, you can use most of these in any type of ceremony, any type of ritual. Setting up on your altar. And of course you get, you know, the wand for directioning, and you can, like I say, you can use crystal, draw power, draw energy from. I just have my little gem bag. Works for the planetary elements. Just real quick, just wanted to go over that real easily. I know there's much more elaborate things. You know, like say, if you get into different ceremonies and rituals, goetic work. There's sigils, you know, of the spirits that you can use. People make talismans, metal talismans, an altar cloth. There's been several types of different altar cloths that you can use. Yeah, and deeper, darker, satanic work. Angelic work is more of my style when I'm doing ceremonial stuff. Of course, I have a background in HOGD, so I have other things that I use, and also an angelic altar cloth of 7 different types of archangels, and working with the archangels. Like I say, all these are just general elemental tools that you can use in your craft. Like I say, my background, when I was 15, I was adopted into a coven and starting working with witchcraft. And there I branched out into something that was called, back then, was the Old Cthulhu Club. And it derived from, actually it derived from a fiction novel that was put out by H.P. Lovecraft. I'm sure a lot of people might know that, what it's called. It's called the Necronomicon. And like I say, it was fiction, work of fiction, but a lot of people thought that there had a background in it that was actually real. And youngsters as myself back then and other people took those rites and those rituals out of those books and actually put them into practice. And then later on, probably about 25 years later, another person they call Simon put out a version of the Necronomicon and added into that. Now today there's a spell book of the Necronomicon, and like I say, that's just where I started. And then later I got into Knights Templar, HOGD. Of course, I started with the Rosicrucian first, Rose Cross, and that kind of stuff. But these are just all generalized stuff that you can find at most stores, bookstores, occult shops. Of course, some of the crystals and pottery and stuff like that, you'll have to find earthbound places. Rainwater that I pulled out, it's just common rainwater, but it's very powerful stuff once you obtain it and then concentrate it. And then some of the things that I've made and crafted myself, none of this is really specific. It's not specific towards the goetic, not specific towards angelic or HOGD work or Knights Templar work or any of that. You have robes and stuff that are specific towards the grades. Everybody knows this, that has different laments on it, and which are different markings, different sigils, different patches. Of course, there's different wands you can use. A rose wand, and but this is just a generalized aspect of some of the elemental tools that can be used in your crafts. Now, there you go. Tools of the craft. Frater FM.